Hi guys, this is the Vibe Podcast. You're here with your host Laersu, and
I'm Ali,
so today we have our theme is gratitude.
and we have two very special guests.
Please
Please
introduce
introduce yourselves.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Gulnaz.
Okay, so how's your guys' day been so far?
It's been very good. How
Good
has your
to
day
see.
been?
It's been a bit stressful, but not too bad. What about you, guys?
Long day.
Long day.
It's okay though.
Okay. What about you, myself?
It's been alright. It could be better though.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna get into the questions. The first question we have today is, what's one thing that you should be more grateful for?
Oh, I feel like in our generation we should be grateful for more things than we're not.
Okay.
I think family is one of them. I feel like all of us should be grateful for our families because a lot of people don't have stable families really.
Yeah.
So we should be thankful for that. We should be grateful. What do you think?
I agree with you, and I also think our generation doesn't really get along with their parents.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we
100%.
should, forgive them and like
Mhm.
just be beside each other.
What do you think?
I'd have to say I'm pretty grateful for the internet. It's pretty great,
Yeah.
So many things that I didn't realize I'd be into, like all the different TV shows.
Yeah.
Whatever.
100%. Yeah, it's
That's
true.
Internet, it's something we all use every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. What about you, La?
My opinion, I think more people. I agree with Hannah completely. A lot of our generation isn't really grateful for the family. So I think most people should just realize that one day your family won't be here. You should be more grateful for them. But,
100%.
yeah.
100%.
All right, that's pretty good. Shall we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
The next question is, how do you think different cultures express gratitude?
That's a good question. Do you want to start or should I start?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I think different cultures. I feel like in different cultures, there's a lot of like religion comes into things when it comes to being grateful for stuff. I feel like I'm from Morocco, well, half Moroccan, half
Yeah.
Greek, and my family in Morocco, they're very grateful for a lot of things. Like I live in quite a nice house, I'd say. They live in quite small houses. They have lots of kids, like my aunties, for example. They have a lot of kids, but they live in a small house. But she's still grateful. You'll never see her without a smile on her face. Just stuff like that, really. And I feel like we should be grateful to even have a house to sleep in, because there's some countries right now they're getting bombed daily and they don't even
Yeah,
have a house
it's
to
horrible.
sleep in. It's horrible, but they're still grateful. They're still praying every day. They're still doing all these things. So yeah, we should be grateful for that stuff.
That's a good answer. What do you think?
I agree with you again. Especially in I think it depends on the country you live in as well.
Yeah.
I've got family in Turkey and in here. And my family in Turkey, as she said, small house, big family, but they're still happy.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're not. We don't really appreciate everything
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Especially with my dad when he was younger, he still explains it to this day. They were very happy back then. Even though they didn't have anything, they were very positive, held on to each other. But with us, my phone dies, I get so angry over it.
Yeah.
It's these tiny
Yeah.
things we make a big deal about.
Yeah, 100. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree completely. Back on that point, yes, I think after a while with our generation is we get so much stuff that we start expecting everything, and it's not really a good how do I say it? It's not really a good habit to have. You go.
Yeah.
In my culture especially, it's more of most people that I know my family, they're very happy, they're very positive, and I think it's just for the fact that they're grateful for everything they have. God, they're grateful for the food they have every day waking up, and I think that's just something that everyone should keep in the back of your head. That even if it's a small thing, you should be happy for it. You should be grateful.
100%. And come from my point of view, being in a pretty large family.
Yeah.
Obviously my parents were immigrants, and I think it's when you come to a different country that isn't yours as an immigrant, it's really important to have that culture within your family, because
Yeah.
you're not in your country anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that how the way culture expresses it, you said religion is a kind of a
Yeah.
big part, which I think so.
It
Obviously,
is,
I'm
yeah.
Somali, my family's Muslim. I feel like it's just those little things that, make you not even just a good Muslim, but just a good person. Just
Yeah.
being thankful for everything that you have, I feel like is a
Yeah.
great way to.
And I feel
great way
like
to
I feel like those
express it.
beliefs come in all different religions. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Like my family's Muslim as well, so of course they have the same beliefs and whatever, but also in Christianity I presume it's the same
Yeah.
things, and I feel like everyone should be grateful for what they have,
Of course, yeah.
religious or not really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna move to the next question now. I like that discussion. Very good.
That was really good.
Yeah. Okay, so next question is: do you think that influencers show real gratitude, or is it fake? Like on the internet,
Fake.
fake.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think?
Yeah, well,
I feel like most of them do it by choice and most of them don't.
Mm.
Because I feel like, we're in the internet as well. We're one of them, we affect them a lot as well.
Mm.
100%.
It's like we don't know what they go through. But like definitely what they show on screen is not what them in real life. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, it's
the,
very fake. Yeah,
it's for
100%.
fame.
it's true.
Of course, yeah.
And like, they could be even worse in real life or even better. We don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I think. What was the question about influence?
About influencers. You think
Influencers,
they're
yeah.
real or fake?
Sorry. No, I think it's fake as well. I agree because just purely like they get cars for their birthdays.
Mm.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
they
that's
get
insane.
cars, they get phones. Like I don't have any of that. Like I'm happy for them, but I don't get any of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of try to relate to their audience on a level, but you can't relate to us because
Yeah.
you get cars for your birthday, you get a house for your birthday, but we don't get that stuff. And I feel like a lot of their audiences, like influencers specifically, not celebrities. I wouldn't classify them as like celebrities, but I feel like they. Shit, I forgot what I was saying.
It's okay.
Okay, do you want to jump to us?
You want
Yeah,
us
go to you.
On that note, I think a lot of influencers these days are just very fake on the internet. They can act one way and then another. A very good example of this is, Philly, what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And
100%.
a
Very
lot of people think
disappointed.
he's,
No, bro.
a lot of people think that he's, happy, outgoing guy, does nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But from what we have seen lately on the internet about him, he's not, I don't think he's grateful for the platform he has right now
Yeah,
and his
fact.
fans.
You're right.
Because if he was, he wouldn't be doing the stuff he has. Obviously, his friends now have to deal with this, his family. So I think most influencers really just don't show enough gratitude.
They don't.
They don't, and I think one of the main reasons of that is because they kind of have to show gratitude in a way to get brand deals and sponsors, and to make money on the internet. You kind of have to be perceived as this great person that that never does any wrong. But at the end of the day, people are human.
People are
They mess up sometimes, but
Yeah,
sometimes people mess up
Yeah.
too bad. Like young Billy, like that's a bit mad.
But let's not get on there a bit too much.
Yeah, I think we should move on to the next question.
question.
All right, the next question is, how does showing gratitude impact relationships with friends and family?
That question.
Do you guys want
Do you want to take that
oh.
on?
You guys start.
I think at some point, as a child, you think, oh, your friends are going to be here forever, or your family's going to be here forever, right? I
Yeah.
think after a certain point in life, you're going to realize that your friends aren't going to be here forever, your family isn't going to be here forever. So I think after that thought, in the back of your head, you should have the thought of they ain't going to be here forever. Let me be as grateful for my friends as I am. Let me be as happy as possible and treat my friends the nicest way possible. And you should always think, you should be grateful for them. Obviously, you should be thinking tomorrow he ain't gonna be here. Because I think if you treat your friends better and if you appreciate them, they're gonna stay in your life for a longer time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
100%.
You're right.
I kind of just want to echo what you said about
Yeah.
if you treat your friends and family right, they're gonna want to stay in your life.
Yeah.
If you're obviously, if it's not even just like showing gratitude, I feel like gratitude is one of those things where it's kind of almost expected, because like obviously you just want to be a good person,
Yeah, of course.
and if you don't show gratitude, I don't think you're a good person.
You're right. I feel like we show gratitude every day, but
Yeah.
without even realizing it, we don't do it. Like
Exactly, yeah,
Like we
100%.
do it. Yeah. I
What do you
agree.
guys think?
I think going back off what you said about being grateful for your friends and family, I feel like not even referring to death, like even they could leave your life any moment.
Yeah.
They could just choose not to be your friend or choose to go no contact
Yeah.
with you. And I feel like showing gratitude towards them will also make them want to stay in your life. Like, oh, like they're grateful for me. They're grateful that they have me. Like it's a very good thing to show, especially to your family.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
What about you? Friends and family again. I feel like respect adds on to it as well.
Yeah.
Because like understanding and respecting each other, I think, brings up to gratitude as well.
Yeah.
And we were all born, like we were born only once.
Yeah.
It's our first life in Earth and everything.
Yeah.
So like understanding and like forgiving each other maybe could make things much better because we don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
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 Anyway,
100%.
I love this discussion. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was.
But
It
we're
was
nearing
nice.
the end of the podcast now.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to our guest.
Before we do finish it though, we would like to thank our sponsor, Exposure. You know, Exposure is a company that they deal in helping the youth in any way possible. You know, like creatively and giving them new opportunities in life. So you know, we just want to thank them for everything.
Thank you, Exposure.
Thank you.
And also
Exposure.
thank you to our very special guest, Hannah Gulnez. Thank you very much for coming out here.
You're welcome.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, guys.
Start tripping, now I'm blue. Nigga, man, I can't wait for losing cause I got too many haters, man. Used to be the paper boy, grew up now I'm nigga. Player 1, player 2, show your ass what players do. Up, down, left, right, hit on with a stronger time. Yeah, I smoke the strongest.